Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always have a plan and believe in it. Nothing good happens by accident. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials close up 140, NASDAQ up 28, S&P's up 15.5, gold contract up $17.10, traded $1,119 an ounce. Silver up 56 cents at $14.89. Platinum up $9.78 at $9.72 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies at $2.45 a pound. Light sweet crude up $2.54, $47.55 a barrel. Bonds, 10-year down 4 ticks, 126.18, 30 off 13 ticks, 152. King dollar down 305 ticks at 95.48. The euro, folks, up 18 at 112.87, and the yen at 120.57. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We start with the SPY. The SPY is over your swing point from the 9th. Don't have the volume. Bottom line, it got over it. The futures got over the 1982, and that sets up, guess what? You can get higher price. We did volume today of 94 million. Didn't even make it to yesterday, which is 113. You're going into the swing that was generated out here of 149, and you're going into the downdraft of 346 million. So what that says, folks, is you've come into the swing, you've held price. That means tomorrow at 2 o'clock, yeah, you can get higher. My take is that we're not going to hold higher, but you can get higher because you held price. NDX 100. What do we have with the NDX 100? Same type of setup in the NDX 100. Yesterday, the future failed at the swing point. Today, it closed over the swing point. The Qs today did 30 million. They did 30 million yesterday. Going into 47 million and going into 97 million. After the close, you just had Oracle come out with numbers. Let's go take a look at Oracle right now. Oracle closed at a price point of 38.27. It's trading same price, 38.23. They made their number by a penny. However, the revenue was lower. The estimate was 52 cents. They made 53. Their revenue is down. It didn't make it on revenue. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Bottom line, you finally had buyers inside the gold market. This is what you had out here in gold today. Gold is trading at 1119.90. We did 122,000 contracts, big numbers. Gold now is on its way back up to its swing point, which was generated out here on the 24th of August, which was 1169.80. The thing that's amazing, of course, is that if you remember where we were on the S&Ps, and this correlation is going to get really interesting because what we had, folks, is that when the S&Ps, when the market was breaking down, that was one of the first times that gold was going higher as the market was breaking down. So we'll see where this shakes out tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The reason I'm saying this is that where the divergence is the bond market. The bond market is saying rates are going up. The gold market, I can make, the assumption that the S&P wants to go down, but the dollar index is saying, guess what? If we take a look at the dollar index is saying the rates aren't going to go up because you have the aspect that the dollar wants to go to lower price. So fundamentally, my take on, meaning fundamentally, the way it normally works is that if rates go up, the dollar would get stronger. As I brought up last hour, as I brought up this morning, that correlation could get skewed or is skewed if, in fact, the inflation rate is higher than the net interest real rate. Then, yes, you could have bonds lower, you could have dollar lower, you could have metal higher, you have S&Ps lower. So all of that is in play out here at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, for sure. Now, there we go. Okay, so now let's take a look at the bond market. We start with the 10-year. 10-year got taken apart yesterday. Wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above. Continued lower today with volume. Did 960,000 contracts today. Yesterday you did 1 million contracts. Bonds are going lower. That was the 10. 30-year, we take a look at the 30-year, same setup. In the 30-year really got taken apart yesterday. It was down 2.5 points. You're down another half a point today. That's $3,000 per contract in 2 days. 30-year, bottom line, we're at 151. That wants to run down to 145. On the short-term basis, on the longer-term basis, folks, what you have there is that the bonds want to run down into 136. Now, when you take that into consideration, it's like, okay, man, even if the rates don't go up and bonds want to run higher, what is that going to do to the market? XAU, HUI, all of the above. You had the wide price spread. You had the accelerated volume, all of the above. The XAU right now up $3, $47.31. That's making the run for 54.74. Gold Bugs Index. What do you have with the Gold Bugs Index? Gold Bugs Index up $6.94. You're at 111.91. That wants to run up into the 133.11 area. Some of the high volume stocks you had in this low volume market, because that's what we had out here today, goes like this. You had GE up 63 cents. Hewlett Packard was up 136. Hewlett Packard laid off. They're going to lay off, get rid of 30,000 people. Sad but true. Netflix was up 492. You had ExxonMobil up 144. Microsoft was up 33. Intel was up 4. Some of the Dow stocks. You had American Express up 82. Big Blue was up 88. In fact, if we look inside the Dow Industrials, this is what you have. Strength versus the weakness. There was only one stock that was negative inside the Dow Industrials today. That was Verizon. It was down 18 cents. The leader was GE. That was up 63 cents. Chevron was up $1.85. ExxonMobil was up 144, and Coca-Cola was up 66. Inside the NDX 100, this is what you have, weakness versus strength. Weakness was Avco Technologies, down 243. BioMarlin was down 279. You had Vertex Pharmaceutical down 179. The leaders, JD.com, that's a big dead cat bounce. That's been going to hell in a handbag. That was up $2 at $26.99. Baidu was up $8.99. Netflix was up $4.92. And Wynn was up $3.43. Wynn also a dead cat bounce. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Dow Industrials up 140. NASDAQ up 28. S&P's up 18. Coming right back, folks.